All right, all right. Let me remind myself how to use YouTube real quick. Because like the last three things I clicked on were the wrong things and I forgot where to go. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, big, fat, enlarged, supersized. Thank you to the After the Factors for hopping in here. Thank you for finding your way in here while you're out there doing your thing, making ends meet, paying those bills, embarking on them commutes. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your effort. Let me do a few more clicks here. A few more clickies. All right, here we go. I feel like when I said let's go, I might have given you the impression that I was actually ready to go, but I'm not quite ready to go yet. Here we go. And I'm still not ready to go. I just keep saying here we go. It's kind of like a defense mechanism. Like when I'm not ready to go, I'm going to keep saying here we go, like as if I am ready to go. It's like I'm trying to trick myself into feeling that I'm on the right track when I'm still pretty behind. So I apologize for that. All right. I'm actually getting close now, like for reals, for realsies. Let me copy this real quick. Copy this real quick. Come over here, make sure that's not okay. It's been a while since that was already the way it was supposed to be. I didn't even have to do no finagling or nothing like that. So that's some good news right there. That's some good news right there. Let's go ahead and make this a public stream. Let's make it a public stream. Let's bring it to the public. Let's bring it to the public real quick. Between a boy and girl could be so wonderful. Let's bring it to the public real quick. Bring it to the public real quick. David Flores. David Flores. There we go. There we go, David. There we go, David. David has been waiting in the wings. David has been ready to pounce. Ordinary Pete. Not so ordinary Pete. Ramsey Simon. What's up, bro? ARJR 721. Angel Padilla. What's up, everybody? Angel Padilla, do you have work tomorrow? Do you still got to go to work tomorrow? O2, you what's up, man? What's up? I'm going to tell you, I didn't think I was going to be here today. But I needed my fix. I need a fix because I'm going now back to the pits that I left uptown. I need a pit. We're demonetized now. Mother Superior jumped the gun. Mother Superior jumped the gun. Happiness is a warm gun. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot. Happiness. We're demonetized. We're demonetized. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. We had a good run while it lasted. We had a good August. We had a record-breaking August. It was good while it lasted. It's the end of the world as we know it. All right. All right. I had too much sugar today. I'm crashing. I'm crashing, bro. I'm crashing, bro. I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to do the right thing. I was good yesterday. I ate some protein. I ate some tripas. I ate some beans. I was doing good yesterday. But today I had a weak moment and I drank a bunch of lemonade. I drank a bunch of lemonade. It was so good. Some strawberry lemonade. Whoo! And I'm crashing. I'm crashing right now because my body is immune to Diet Pepsi. This does nothing for me. To make up, that's all we do. First you love me. How are we doing today, Jen? Hey, what's up, Kirk Lazarus? What's up, man? That live just made my freaking day. And this live, bro. I'm glad to hear that, bro. Because again, I wasn't gonna stream today. And I got a little pocket of time. I got a window of time where I was like, you know what? I could either sit down right now and try to finish up this bag of flower seeds and watch some King of the Hill. Or I could get on there and chop it up with the homies for a little bit. And you know what? I want you to know something. And I hope this means something to you. I chose you over Hank and Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill. I don't know if you understand how significant that is. It's significant to me. I love me some King of the Hill. I choose you every time. No work, day off. Hey, Dojo, hope all is well. Hey, that's good to hear, bro. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear it. I was feeling kind of bad. I was like, oh, snap. I came on here at the last second. Threw a little curveball. I hope Angel Padilla doesn't have to work tomorrow. Cool, man. That's what's up. Billy the Kidder, I really, really like that song. Would I hold you in my arms? Nobody can do me no harm. I love that song. I mean, you compare that to like, I don't know, like, John was quizzical, bad about the physical. Boom, boom, boom. It's just so, Paul's music is like, it belongs in a play, you know? I mean, the chorus is all right. I might have chose a bad example. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverham. Like that chorus is, you know. That chorus slaps a little bit. But get Eleanor Rigby out of my face, bro. Get Eleanor Rigby out of my face. I hate that song. Yeah, Beto. I saw Beto's praise report. Beto had a praise report the other day. He said that it was going. He was getting down with that coffee. It worked out for him. Bro, I love the White Album. This isn't it's not a unique idea. I've heard other people say it before, but I feel like the White Album, if you strip a few songs, it was like the best album that they made. I mean, it was still the best album, but if you would have stripped some songs, it would have been like a perfect album. Even though I'm not a Paul McCartneyite, I get down with some Rocky Raccoon. Rocky Raccoon is up there, bro. On the top 10 list of McCartney's, Rocky Raccoon's up there. I'm ARJR721. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. But hey, look at this, man. Hey, I'm trying, and I could use some silliness tonight, you know. But the variable here is I'm gonna have to be corresponding with Marilena a little bit while I'm streaming because I know she has to get up early for something. So that's the only thing. I can't be in here shouting my beanie off while Marilena's right here trying to go to sleep. So that's the only variable. That's the only thing. Not to put all the pressure on her, but hey, I think hey, is that? Hey, forgive me, bro. This is. Hold up. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Oh, dang it. Okay, that is from right now. Okay, good. Sometimes I don't know what I'm looking at. I want to say thank you. I want to say a big fat thank you to Grendel. Thank you, bro. I think he's referring to when I was singing right now because I got that perfect pitch, you know? I think he's referring to when I was singing that this video is going to get demonetized. So he slapped 20 fat big ones. $20 reenies for them Costco weenies. He just dropped down in the PayPal. He says demonetized, but that Mexican PayPal is wide open with arms wide open. Welcome to replay. Thank you, Grendel. Thank you, bro. This is a sing-along. This is a sing-along. This is a sponsored video, and I'm trying to fit in as many tunes as I can tonight. Not a single song newer than 2001. That's pretty much my music catalog. Nothing beyond 2001. Ryan Lowe, what's up, bro? Please take my Pacific Pasos. My Pacific Pasos. Please take my Pacific Pasos. Pacific Pasos. What the heck? Pacific Pasos. What are Pacific Pasos? You got me Googling Pacific Pasos over here. Hey, is that slang or what? Hey, I will take them though, Ryan. I will take them. Pacific Pasos. Pesos? Pesos? I'll take your pesos, bro. I'll take all of them. Thank you. Hey, Javi, how come you said someone hates you? Nobody hates you. You got a job offer today. Where at? Hey, T. Nelly, we just won't say nothing. Hopefully you fly under the radar. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's weird in a good way, Marloca. Hopefully. Bobby, keep your eye on the ball. Bobby. Bobby. That boy ain't right. Hey, Jane Caulfield, I believe I did. I believe I did, Jane Caulfield. You know what? Because after the stream, when I go lay down, because it's very important to Marilena that we align our sleep schedules, because apparently that's what a real marriage looks like. Because apparently that's what a real marriage looks like. Which I don't disagree with, by the way. I'm just being silly. I realized that I could still do the stream, and then after, when I'm in there laying down, then when Marilena starts snoring because she falls asleep way faster than me, I was just gonna put King of the Hill on my phone and listen with my headphones. So I'm gonna get a twofer. I'm gonna kill two birds with one Bobby Hill. Super Blood Wolf Moon. I see the Super Blood Wolf Moon. I'm rising. There's another one. Track it. Track it. Count it. Track it. Count it. Pre-2001. Track it. Count it. I see the Super Blood Wolf Moon. I'm rising. We are the chosen ones. I'll tell you what. Get them chatting on YouTube streaming. Super Blood Wolf Moon. I'll tell you what. Bro, look, I'm going to tell you something. I'm sure 99% of the people here know that I don't like Tony Ferguson. I've never liked... The only time I was like... I never liked Tony Ferguson. The only time, the closest I ever came to being somewhat impartial was when he fought Kevin Lee. But I felt like he kind of had a turn after that fight. I feel like when he defeated Kevin Lee, I feel like he started feeling himself way too much. After that Kevin Lee victory, he started feeling himself way too much, and that fool became unbearable. He got really annoying. But, you know, at a certain point, I just, like, I feel like maybe if he was still in the UFC, it would be easier for me. Unfortunately, you know, maybe I should be nicer. It would be easier for me to clown on him and root against him and stuff like that because he was just such a punk. He was a punk, and everyone was riding with him. And the people that were rocking with him, again, I know I keep saying it, it was like the whole Dustin Gaethje thing. It was because he was a rock'em sock'em. He fought like Mick Foley, like Mankind, like Dude Love, like Terry Funk, ECW style, and people love that. People love the freak show, and I get it. That I can respect. But because of that, people were hyping him up and acting like he was something different, acting like he was something better than what he was. And They can't even try to disagree with me because the second he stopped winning, they turned on him, bro. They heel turn on him like a little marching band move. I'm telling you, it was so quick, bro. They forgot all of a sudden. They forgot all the ways they'd been hyping him up all those years, and then he became a meme. It was just, 9-0. Or 9-5 winning streak, 10-5 winning streak, 11-5 winning. It was just on. And then the moment he lost, boom, Tony Ferguson, the type of dude, so and so and so and so. Tony Ferguson type of dude, so and so. It became a meme. With the quickness, they recycled him. They did the same thing. You know what's funny? You know how I always talk about how everybody hated John Jones and just this level of energy, this passion of negativity that they had toward John Jones, they took it all and recycled it and put it into Tom Aspinall, but in a positive way. So it's like, as much as they hated John Jones, all that energy turned into love toward Tom Aspinall the moment John Jones retired. The same thing happened with Tony Ferguson, but with the same dude. It just flipped into a meme. They all thought he was like a legend. He was a warrior. He was such a beast and this and that. Pointiest elbows ever seen. Kicking metal poles and stuff like that. The moment he started losing, they did a 180 on him and they recycled all the respect they had for him and all the awe that they had for him into just, let's meme this dude into oblivion. It's just, that's how fickle people are. They forget real quick. They're messed up. Recency bias. They're real short-sighted. You live and die by your last victory or failure. That's how it is. I was telling people, and clearly Misfits was trying to hype up Salt Papi. It was disgusting. It was gross. It was shameful. The way that the Wade concept, that jabroni, that biased, shameful Rudy Poo, the way that he was hyping up Salt Papi, the commentating was so biased. If Tony wouldn't have got that stop, it wouldn't have mattered if every round just looked like a clinic by Ferguson. They still would have gave it to Salt Papi. There was clearly an agenda, and the ref said, "Chale." And I didn't click to the other camera in time, and now I'm embarrassed. That's what's up, Billy the Kidder. Yes, I did, ARJR. Yes, I did. And I was a little bit nervous. I wanted to go live before cuz I knew I was going to have to give you a little bit of a lengthy response because I got a little bit nervous. That's not one that I've ever done before and I'm not that familiar with. So I'm going to have to play it a few times. and familiarize myself with it. I came from a place that I pretty much grew up in, where it was like old stuff, like old school stuff. And now it's like the newest of the new. And there was like no in between. And this is one that I've always kind of known of, but I've never played it. I honestly can't even tell you if I've ever heard it all the way through. And then I saw what time it was, and I was like, I gotta go live right now. But I wanted to ask you a couple things about it. But I did. So thank you. I'm gonna have to play it a couple more times and get my confidence up.
Thanks for the sub.
Hey, thank you for subscribing. Jessica Maldonado. Heck yeah. Let me try to catch up. You know which one I was watching last night? I think it's season, I can't remember. But season 2? Season 6. Season 6, I think. Season 6, episode 1, I think. I was watching that's my purse. I don't know you. And Hank was so proud until the principal made Bobby tell him what was up. But I don't think it's anything to be that ashamed about. I don't think it's anything to be ashamed about when you have to do self-defense and you kick a dude in the nether regions, in the never regions. Because, like, so many martial arts, that's what they teach you. Even the most brutal of the martial arts, they teach you, you got to go for it, I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of. The slander cam? What's this chicken wearing? The B team taking it. What the heck? Justin Sanders, what is happening right now? What is going on? Bro, the episode with the mannequin. That's one of my favorites. Oh man. Oh my gosh. I was just watching a movie yesterday with Jesse Jr. I thought, you know what? I just need to chill out for a couple hours and just be a dad, Just stop working. And we watched, I don't know how this movie got by me. I try to watch like every Adam Sandler movie. I love Adam Sandler. I had never seen the movie Pixels. And I watched it yesterday. And I don't know if you've seen it. But there's that one cartoon character that came to life and she got with that one dude. And then he was all sad when she disappeared. And then at the end, the little alien turned into the girl. And it's like, wait a minute. So he's with the... It was kind of weird. Because it's kind of like if he was really with the alien, but in the girl form. And then even Adam Sandler was like, no one's going to talk about how this girl was just a little alien. I don't know. I guess it doesn't have to make sense. Jay Smith, yes, fat guy with broken T11 still exists, bruh. Bro, are you the last time you came in and said what's up, you were still in the hospital, right? Are you home yet? Or am I remembering incorrectly? GM, what's your Cash App? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Hold up, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I don't... Hopefully this works. It should be this right here because I have it in my description. Because some people don't like PayPal. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it treats people's accounts weird or something. So I put Cash App in there too. So that's the link that they gave me. Hopefully that works. I like pixels. I did not analyze it. Yeah, it was weird. Remember there was this little orange alien and it had like a long nose and stuff. At the end, the dude was all sad and he was like missing that girl. And then when like the whole world was going back to normal because they like defeated the aliens, everything started changing. And then the little alien like it went crazy and it glitched out and then it turned into the girl. And then he was all happy and they got married and stuff. But in that moment, everyone was like, what the heck? Like this girl was just an alien. Like, so is it a girl? Is it an alien? Is it an illusion? Yeah, it was weird. Bro, last time was last night. You just ignored me and I came home Friday night. Bro, I apologize, bro. Sometimes I get on my tangents. There's times when I want to have streams where all I do is come on here and just literally go chat by chat. But I start talking way too long about something that catches my attention. And then I just start scrolling till I catch up. Just like right now, I wanted to talk about Tony Ferguson. And I haven't even started talking about him yet. Not really. Rora Noah Zorro, you and Joey are the only MMA creators who understood the layers of context in pro wrestling. We need a collab. He's interested. Said you're a good dude. Hey, Rora Noah, yes. Yeah, we've finally, it's been confirmed on both sides that, you know, it's for real. Because, you know, there's been times before where I've had people come in here and act like someone else wants to collab, and then, you know, I have no idea and I never get confirmation from the other side. I'll get emails all the time from supposedly, I've got emails from Nike saying they want to collab, but you know, it's fake. It's people trying to get you to click on things and then they hack you. You know, I've gotten so many sponsored DMs and stuff in Instagram. Even, that's why I don't even open my stuff anymore. I got so many things over the years. And then, I realized it's not even what it was supposed to be. So sometimes it's hard to tell. But yeah, it's been confirmed on both sides that, you know, I think he's a super cool dude and I like his takes. And, you know, he's said kind and similar things this way as well. And we've both said, yeah, we want to do it. Let's do it. And sometime very soon here that we're interested in doing something like that. But the last, what the heck is it called? The last week or so has been stupid hectic because of things going on with the house. So I haven't really been popping in and consuming a whole bunch of different channels as far as MMA and stuff like that. So I didn't see his takes on the wrestling thing, but I'm not surprised at all. Cause especially the Weasels video, bro. I said in the other stream, I was reminded of why they call that fool the Weasel. Some of the dumbest stuff, man. Just flat out pandering. Like, people know what people want to hear and what's gonna get them in people's good graces, and you know, just get the masses to follow them. And I just think it's shameful. And I said it, you know, the other day. I could easily make a week's worth of content out of what happened with Roger Jackson and just pander to everybody. But I was like, Charlie, let me provide an observation here that no one else is delivering. That, you know, I know I did that initial first stream that people didn't know quite how to take, but the stream I did after that, it was like, who in the world, who in their right mind that's watching the video with audio on and visuals on could disagree with this? I mean, there wasn't a single part of it where I was saying he was justified. He didn't do anything wrong. He shouldn't be locked up. I was clearly saying he's a danger to society. The people that were leaving any kind of negative comments whatsoever clearly didn't watch past the first 30 seconds. It's unbelievable. But thank you, Robert Noah. So I was out from Friday to Friday. And, Your diagnosis T11 vertebral fracture diffuse idiopathic skeletal hyperstone. What the heck? Supercalifragilistic. What the heck? So what happens next, bro? Like, are you like, are you still like about your day, like, you know, back to normal, or is there like a new normal kind of situation? Are you having to use some kind of equipment to get around, or like when can you just like, is this gonna be kind of a long road ahead? Is there like physical therapy and stuff like that? Hey, what the heck, bro? Bro, I'm gonna have to spam Wilson Mitchell. I'm gonna have to spam Wilson Mitchell real quick. I have to spam this dude. I don't know how many characters YouTube's gonna allow me, but I'm gonna spam until I can't spam no more. There we go. I spammed it up. Wilson Mitchell says, I'm on vacation, but I had to show love. Be back Tuesday. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. He's out there doing his thing. You know vacations ain't cheap. You don't go on vacation and they shoving bills into your pockets. You go on vacation, you're shelling that money out. You're spending that hard-earned paper doing your thing, making memories. And he's still sending some this way. He's still sending some this way. Unbelievable, bro. Hey, bro, do your thing. Forget that I exist. Do your thing. Have a good holiday out there. We'll see you Tuesday. I appreciate you, man. You are different. You are of a different ilk. Thank you, bro. Clutch on the last day of the month with the instant transfer. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. For real. Wilson Mitchell. The man who has his own emoji. Have a good one out there, Wilson Mitchell. Take it easy out there. Andrew. We got Andrew in the chat, and I don't know how to relay this. I don't know how to relay this to the chat. I don't know. I don't see a screen name on here. I see a first name. I see Andrew. Andrew just slapped down 20 dollarinis. $20 for them Costco weenies. There we go. Right there. Hey, I was in Walmart today. I had to get some groceries. I told Marilena, we're living our new life now. We're not taking things for granted. I don't want to eat out. I don't want to eat out anymore. I want to be frugal. I want to be smart. We need to like plan out our week of groceries. We went to Walmart. And she's the same way. She's even more like that than I am. She doesn't want to eat out. She doesn't even like eating out. And I was standing at Walmart and some lady walked behind me and she was on her phone. I think she had to have been on FaceTime. She had her phone and she walked behind me. And all I hear her say is that... Wait, hold on. If you have kids, cover their ears. It's not going to be a bad word because I don't say bad words. But if it's a kid, avert their ears. She walked behind me and I hear her go, "Is that your wiener?" I don't know why there's always this wiener conversation when I'm around my children. She walks behind me and goes, "Is that your wiener?" And my kids looked at me like this. And I wanted to turn around but I couldn't because I was like, she probably realized what she said and she's probably gonna look around like, oh snap, and then we're gonna make eye contact and I'm gonna be like, "Is that their wiener?" And then it's like I'm gonna get into a conversation I don't want to be in right now. So I didn't. I had to fight it. I didn't look. I didn't turn around. But I'm assuming she was on FaceTime. But I could kind of tell out of my peripheral she was holding up a phone. And she's going, is that your wiener? And you just reminded me of that lady, the person on the other phone's wiener, Andrew. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And I'm going to grab a charger because my phone just died. And I feel helpless in here without a phone because I need to be able to receive text from Marilena and whatnot. So please talk amongst yourself for like 2 minutes while I go retrieve my charger. I think my music's too loud. There we go. All right, here we go. I had to steal one of my kids' chargers. They don't need to be on the phone anyway. What are we doing? Apparently, I scrolled. Apparently that was debunked. No. It was debunked that they arrested Raja. Because supposedly Raja got arrested and they were giving it, like, I should have known it was fake. And I mean, it's not like I 100% believed it. But I obviously have to do my due diligence. And, well, I didn't have to make a stream about it. But, wait, I didn't make a stream about it. Supposedly it was out. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Again, because I don't. I'm assuming. How long ago was that? How long ago was that? It already skipped, huh? Wait, Jane Caulfield! You don't like King of the Hill? No! You don't like King of the Hill? Yeah, Peggy. Peggy's annoying. I don't like Peggy. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't like Peggy. Wow. It's funny. You know what? It's funny that you say that. I love King of the Hill and I could watch it all day, but those are probably my least favorite characters. I don't like Connie either. I don't like the way she treats Bobby. I love Bobby, man. Hey, I don't know how to react to this. At first I didn't know if this was real because my phone died and I saw the email version, and I don't know. I mean, I just got a crazy donation. One of the biggest donations I've ever received. I just got a huge donation. And the dude is saying, shh, like, don't tell anybody. And it ain't even like it's not even like hush money like in the traditional sense, you know. It's like it's not like that, but so I don't know what to do right now because I wanna shout. I mean, this is a crazy amount of money. And but at the same time they're like, shh, like, don't say nothing. But so I don't know what to do because it's like, how can I not shout this out? I don't want to disrespect by not keeping up with your wishes, but I also don't want to disrespect by not acknowledging this. This is crazy. Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. If you decide that you're like, you know what, go ahead and talk about it, then let me know. I don't know which name to relate this to. I think you. I think I know how to, and I don't want to say it in case you don't want anyone to figure out how you are. But if I just rewind my mind back a little bit ago to, then it makes sense who this is. I'm sure you know what I'm saying. But if you want me to go ahead and say something, you could just say it in here, or you could just send 5 cents and say it's cool. I don't know, or don't send anything because I just want to make sure I see it. But either way, bro, even if you never say anything again, this is huge, bro. This is huge. It's not common. It's huge, like stupid huge. I really appreciate it, bro. Yeah. It's gonna make a big difference. It's gonna make a big difference. We've had a real scary. I mean, if nothing changes, if nothing goes wrong with escrow, it sounds scary to say. If nothing goes wrong with escrow, we're gonna be out of this house on the 25th of September. So if everything goes the way it's supposed to and nothing goes sideways, it closes on the 22nd, and then we got 3 days and we got to be out of here on the 25th. And when that happens and we're able to get rid of some debt and stuff because of equity or whatever, then hopefully things will be a lot more comfortable. But the in-between has been stupid, man. So thank you, bro. Thank you. That was crazy. I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know what your life is like, but I first of all, I really, really hope that you being such a blessing to me doesn't in any way make things uncomfortable for you. Like, I hope you're more than good, bro. And I can promise you that's gonna go a long, long way. And it's gonna take a lot of stress off Marilena. Thank you, bro. I never got hush money before. It feels kind of cool to get hush money. I've always wanted hush money. I just never put myself out there in a situation where I could, but I got hush money. I got it on like the transaction too. Like, I could actually. Jay Smith, GM, you know someone who could help with food on my CA? You know someone who could help with food on my CA. Man, I get so embarrassed when I don't know what this means, bro. I'm sorry. I feel dumb right now. You know, someone who could help with food on my CA. What does that mean, bro? I'm sorry. I'm having a brain pedo right now, bro. Oh yeah, Teen Alley. Terry! Terry! Um hey, break it down for me like if I'm an idiot, Jay. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I know exactly who it was. I know exactly who it was. Because it wouldn't let me scroll back. It wouldn't let me rewind. I just saw someone else say that. I know exactly who it was. I know who you are. You did something crazy, crazy generous a week or two ago, too. Again, unprecedented. It was insane, bro. It was insane. Thank you, bro. I know exactly who you are. I It's who I thought you were. I just had to go back and see the name and confirm, but you're the one. Yes. It's consistent. You're consistent. Bro. Oh, Cash App. GM, you know someone who could help with food on my Cash App. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Hey, wait, what the heck? Some of you guys, man. Jay Smith, man. Look, I hope the people that are here, I hope the people that are here in the chat, dang it. I feel like we have a certain kind of community here of people that we kind of recognize each other. We know who's who. We know what's what. We certain names and avatars are familiar. Certain people have spent adequate amounts of time here. People go through different life things. I mean, injuries, spinal injuries, hospital time. I know this is a very, very different kind of thing, but I mean, if you're saying what I think you are, Jay Smith, I would like to say, look, Jay Jay Smith has been such a loyal, consistent, faithful person on this channel for years. Showing up in the chat, showing up in comments, and in membership tab content, in messages. Like, this is a real dude that's been around these parts. It's not just someone that showed up 2 days ago. And it's been very clear. We've known it. We've heard it. We've talked about it. We know that he's been in and out of the hospital, issues with his back and stuff like that. And I can't make anybody do anything. I mean, I've been on YouTube for about a decade, peddling merch, talking about Patreon, talking about YouTube memberships, trying to raise money to make a movie. I know how hard it is to get anyone to move on anything. I poured my whole life, I poured everything I had into trying to gather the resources to fulfill my dreams, and sometimes it's crickets. So I know that I could put something out here like this and nothing happened. And, it's a scary thought. But if there are, and I would like to ask you about this later as well, privately. Jay Smith, send me an email, Jay Smith. But I would say, look, I hope no one feels funny about this or whatever, but I mean, if you don't like it, you could just ignore it. But because of who Jay Smith is in this community, and because he's been riding with me and with us for so long, I would like to say, hey, Jay Smith, I know you're going through it right now. I don't think you're just coming in here clowning and trying to make a quick buck or anything like that. I would assume, because I'm the same way, I would assume if you would even say something like this, that it's because it's gotten to that point. That's how most of us are. If we're even gonna open our mouth about it, it's because it's like, hey, I got nowhere else to go right now. And I've done that. I've done it on here. I did it on here years ago when I was like, hey, hopefully there's enough people out there that like me, because I have to wrap it up. I have a Patreon. Does anyone want to support? And then people came through. So I would just say, Jay Smith, if you got a Cash App and you want to paste it in here, and there's, a couple generous hearted people out there that want to say, if you were going to send something to me, send it to the homie. If there's anything that you could do, to get the homie some frozen burritos, to get to do some bologna, some milk, whatever it is. I hope I didn't misunderstand your message. I've probably been rambling for 10 minutes. Like, you're like, bro, that's not even what I meant. But if it is, I would say, hey, slap it in there. And, because again, it's not like you just came in here for the first time ever today, We all go through it. I'm not special. I'm not special just because I'm on here with the camera. I'm not any more special than you, Jay Smith. And people have been coming through and helping and supporting and helping me do, take care of myself and the things I need to take care of. We're no different. Goodbye, Eric. Hopefully you never need anything. Hopefully you have a good, wholesome life with everything provided for you, bro. Hopefully it lets you post it. Hey, if it doesn't let you post it, by the way, because I actually don't think it'll let you post links in the chat now that I think of it. If it won't, send me an email and it should let me post it. But if not, you could just type it out in a way that's not a link, and then people will be able to figure it out. Just, if it doesn't let you. Yeah. No, Eric's gone forever. I just hit him permanently. People could tell me stuff. I could take it, but you don't need to be mean to anybody else. That's ridiculous. I don't get down like that. You could tell me stuff, but don't be telling anyone else stuff. People come here to have a good time and unwind and stuff like that. You don't need to be getting attacked in here. What? Bro, yeah, here's my email. Um Mexican martial arts Gmail. That's my email. Yeah. GM, if I send it to you on PayPal, can you get it to him on Cash App? I don't see why that would. Yeah, that should be totally fine. Yeah. Honestly, usually I have to hand it over to Marilena because I'm so dumb with that stuff. Like, even when people were asking me a couple months ago if you have Cash App, I was like, oh, I don't even know how it works. So I'm always giving her my phone. I'm like, here, transfer it, send it to the bank, do whatever you need to do. I don't. But yeah, she knows how to do all that stuff. So if anybody wants to do that, um, oh, I don't think that should be. It shouldn't. I mean, it's not significant. There will be like transfer things that they try to hit you with, but it shouldn't be anything significant. But either way, he should share. He should share me. He should share me. He should send me his Cash App right now. Also. Um. So look, I really don't try to clickbait you. I really do like to talk about the stuff that I make thumbnails about, and I just want to say I never liked Tony Ferguson. I always thought he had a big mouth. I always thought that he was very immature. I thought he was abrasive. I thought that he was very unnecessary. I thought he was very unsportsmanlike. But something about seeing him in this different kind of situation, in this different promotion, and in this part of his life, especially because I think after the fact that was his son and his wife that hopped in the ring, right? Like, I don't know this dude in real life. It's easy when they're in the promotion that I talk about to be silly and clown about this and that, but at a certain point, when they get to a certain age, when they get to a certain trajectory, when things are just going downhill, it just becomes too real life. And him fighting a dude like Salt Poppy specifically, it's like, I don't need to die on that hill. I don't need to be such a Tony denier that I need to root against him when he's fighting someone like Salt Poppy. I don't need to go that far. So when he's fighting this dude that rose to fame, look, I didn't find out till the other night that this wasn't even the original Salt dude. Because there's the Salt Bay, this dude. There's Salt Bay. The camera's weird. It's on a delay. I can't see myself. See, you can't even see my hand. It wasn't this dude, the Salt Bay guy. Remember that dude with the shades? And he would go like that. It wasn't even him. It was Salt Poppy, which I knew, but I didn't know that Salt Poppy rose to fame because he was like spoofing Salt Bay. So he's not even the original Salt dude. Like it's like a level of pathetic, like I was gonna say twice removed, but instead I guess what I mean, it's like a level of pathetic to the second power. Like, it would be bad enough if he was fighting Salt Bay. Imagine, okay, what's pathetic? Imagine if like Tony Ferguson was fighting Justin Bieber, right? I mean, that's a good example, right? Everyone in here believes Tony Ferguson will beat Justin Bieber, right? Or at this point, it's kind of a toss-up. I'm not sure. Imagine if let's assume that Tony Ferguson would win. Imagine if Tony Ferguson was set to fight Justin Bieber, but then you found out it wasn't even Justin Bieber. It was a Justin Bieber impersonator. Like, how much more pathetic that would be. That's like what was happening here. It wasn't even the original Salt dude. It was a dude that got famous off of parodying and spoofing the first Salt dude. So this was a sack insult, dude. This was an imposter. And then the other thing he got famous for was running in place. Have you seen those dudes on social media and they go like this and they don't move anywhere? That's how this guy got famous. I don't need to die on that hill. I did not need to see Tony Ferguson lose that fight. And not only did I call it that he would win when everyone else was saying he was gonna lose. By the way, you know who I wouldn't be surprised if they were saying that Ferguson was gonna win. And you could finish my sentence for me. You already know it. Say it in the chat. I already know there's one other person. There's one other person that probably would have been saying the same thing. MMA Joey. I'm guessing. I don't know. But I didn't hear. I'm not saying they didn't exist. I didn't hear anybody saying that Tony would win. Everyone's like, oh man, we don't need to see this. Oh, this is gonna be sad. Wrap it up already. This is gonna be a sickening display. And I was like, nah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. There's just too much, like, to think of how this Salt Papi dude came up and everything that means and why it's a thing to begin with. And then how Tony Ferguson came up and all the experience and having, he did that. He's been there, done that. And there's just too much experience, too much ring time there. There was no way. And not only did I say he was going to win, I was actually, for the first time ever, actually rooting for him. And I'm not done talking about this, but I'm going to take a little break after this commercial. We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me. Sweet and low says, who is it? Cause I got all my homies with me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cause I got all my homies with me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me. Unbelievable. We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me. I just want to say, we are family. Cause I got all my homies with me. You know what? I don't see why it's any different. I want to call this. I want to call this out loud. Should I do this? There's nothing wrong with this, right? I want to call it out loud. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do, but I'm gonna make a judgment call. I want to say a big fat thank you for people in our community coming forward to help out another member of this community. I mean, have you ever seen? We're making history tonight. We're making history tonight. I have never seen anything like this on any other channel ever in my life, on any other channel ever in my life, in history, ever, on YouTube, in my life. We have people in this community donating to other people in the community. This has never happened before. This has never happened. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to ARJR721. I want to say thank you to Angel Badia. ARJR721 has just donated $100 to help support the J. Smith Fund. And Angel Padilla has slapped down 10 big ones for them Costco weenies. And I don't even know if J. Smith has a Costco membership. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Because Angel Padilla is a nutritionist, and he knows how very important them Costco weenies are to the human body. Unbelievable. I have never seen this happen ever. This is crazy. Now again, I have not no rush, Jay Smith. I don't know the ins and outs of your situation. I don't know how annoying and difficult it is to try to email something. I don't know what kind of device you're working off of. If and when you're able to send me an email so I could post your Cash App, you're good. If anybody wanted to send me anything to send his way, just please make sure, just please put a note to let me know that it is for Jay Smith. Otherwise, I will buy my own Costco weenies. So please differentiate. I just want to make sure that everything that is meant for Jay Smith goes that way. Cornerstone of any balanced meal. Oh no! T Nelly, the membership is up. No! The membership is up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? I heard when I was, okay, AR. Oh, you know what? T. Nally, are you on the East Coast? When it struck midnight, I think you lost it, huh? Or is that how it works? It might have been exactly whenever you received it. You know, here's what I'm getting at. If T. Nally just lost hers, we might have had some other people lose theirs too. That means we might not be where we might have lost like 30 members right now. Oh, snap. Because people give members in large doses, you know. And I just got this thing today too. New achievement. Cheers to 900 members and counting. Your channel membership success is amazing. Keep growing your community. And you know what? Instead of saying amazing, what they should have said is unbelieve a boy. But they don't know. They don't know. Oh, man. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, we lost some people. Honestly, I don't remember what number we were at yesterday. I don't remember what number. I think it was a couple. I think it was a dozen or two beyond this. I don't remember for sure. But right now we're at 912. We are at 912 right now. We lost a good amount of people right now. So I think when it hit midnight on the East Coast, I think we lost a batch of people. And, you know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We reached unprecedented numbers in August just because of the generosity of people and all the gifted memberships. And when those aren't re-up, they're just going to go away. They're just going to go away. So it's part of it. It's the nature of the game. It's going to start fluctuating. So I want to say thank you, ARJR721. O2AU. You deserve that badge, homie. Dog in me. Bruce, J. Rich, Lobo88, Papa Wawa, Marquise, Marcus, Ivars, Legsdins, Mike Legs, disgusting, disabled, dyslexic wife. What is going on? John H. and Cave, congratulations. Thank you, ARJR721. We are family. Because I got ARJR with me. Thank you, bro. Oh, thank you, Angel. No. It is, bro. It's perfect, bro. I had to pick up some groceries today, and bro, it's that compound effect, bro. Everything matters. Thank you, bro. Thank you for having a good heart, bro. Oh snap, Justin. So the camera. Here's what is very frustrating to me. Um, here's I bought this camera right here, which I was talking about the other day. I bought this camera, which is supposed to be a good HD camera. This is so annoying. Come on. This is supposed to be a good camera, a HD camera. And that's the camera that I've been using when I stream. Now, when I do my breakdowns and stuff, my recorded videos, I use this, which I never have any problems with. But when I stream, I've been using this one. And I notice it's always very grainy and low quality looking. So I decided to try to use just the webcam, the face cam right here on my computer, which is, usually they're the most generic, basic cameras. And it looks better than this one that I got. I mean, it was a few years ago, but even a few years ago, I always hated it. It didn't look right. And they market it as HD. It's supposed to be 1080, look all good, but it doesn't look right. So I thought I'm going to try this and it looked better. So it doesn't make any sense. But the good thing is now I could use it like for my little freak out angle. I could do different stuff in here. I could kind of hit different, I could really drive my points home right here, kind of give it a different perspective. So I kind of like having that range now. I think it added some range to the game, Camera one, camera two, camera one, camera two, camera one, camera one, camera two. Let me see if this works. Okay, look. So I don't know if I don't know if this is gonna, for some of you who use Cash App and know how it goes, hopefully you're good. Last time I posted my own Cash App and I put the $sign and people were saying it wasn't working, and then someone was like, don't use the $sign, that's what messed it up. I don't know, which is weird because the $sign's part of the username. But either way, for those of you who know how to use Cash App, you'll be good. I'm posting again. I'm not trying to be annoying about it. I'm not trying to pressure you, rub it in your face. I'm just saying I wouldn't feel right if I didn't at least equip people with the ability to help out someone in our very own community. Again, I'm not special. I'm no more special than Jay Smith just because I got the camera and the microphone right here. I was someone that's been in tremendous need and know how it is to be in a sticky situation. And there's other people in here going through the same thing. So I don't deserve any more help than the next person or the person before me. So that's why I feel like it makes absolute sense when someone that's been here. It ain't day one. Someone that's been here, been supporting me, been a member, been sending me membership money, been sending me super chats. It's like, hey, how could I do any less? So I just want to say there is Jay Smith's PayPal, his Cash App. If you wanted to send him anything because you don't trust me, you probably thought I was going to skip town with his money. If you win the lottery and you want to send anything his way for some groceries again, dude slipped, broke his back, hurt himself. He's telling me in my email right now. He's telling me in my email that he's going to send me, and you don't have to do that, bro. You don't even have to do that. But he literally just sent me the documents from his doctor. I'm seeing his full name right here. I'm seeing the hospital. I'm seeing the name of his doctor. I'm seeing the diagnosis, T11 vertebral fracture, diffuse, idiopathic, skeletal hyper, the testing. I'm seeing everything right here. I'm seeing the name of his doctor. By the way, I will be giving him a call tomorrow. No, I'm just playing. No, but I'm saying, like, you don't even have to do that, bro. You don't even have to do none of that. I'm just saying, like, it's legit. It's for real. So if any of you are able, it's within the realm of possibility, and, you know, you have the heart to do so, you are now equipped. Love you, bro. Much love, bro. Much love, bro. I know what it's like to have your beanie up against the wall. In those moments, all pride, all that goes out the window. All that goes out the window. And I've poured my heart out on here more than a couple times. So I get it, bro. And I appreciate you being here, being so faithful around these parts. Oh, you got me, melancholy. Oh, dang. Oh, man, that was good. Oh, man. Get you down. I appreciate that, Christopher. I appreciate it. Hey, for real, Jordan. I mean, this is just new heights tonight. New heights. New heights. Can we just appreciate how solid this spot is? Where else can we trust the streamer to get the funds to the right person? Hey, by the way, Jay, please, once you get them, show up again and tell everyone I sent you the money. Just in case. Because I know I feel I don't have to prove nothing to T Nally. But I know there's someone in here raising their eyebrows right now. Camera 2's like the private interviews for the cast members of The Real World. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for right here. Trying to bring that VH1. My first name is Eric, but please call me Hutch. Hutch! What's up, Hutch? Hey, I like that, bro. That's pretty cool. What's up, Hutch? What's up, Hutch? Nobody get you down. I was thinking about Starsky and Hutch. That's funny, bro. You never see people come together this hard, and in an MMA family, no less. We starting a new kind of family. For real. Especially MMA communities. Usually they be coming in here, saying oh my gosh. I'm just thinking about some other channels right now, the kind of stuff they would be saying. That's community for real. For real. That's why I went off full Roger Jackson style the other day. When I was scolding people that were complimenting my breakdowns. Cause I was like, you know what? That's not community. That's not community people. Those are people that are just coming by for the afternoon delight. You know, those are people just coming by just to get what makes sense to them. And then they did. I don't need that. I'm too aware that people like that dilute the community feel. Those are the people that just pop in and say, hey, when you gonna make another video like this? And I'm like, never, fool. You make me never want to make another video like that. Cause I got all my homies with me. I gotta start doing my part, ARJR721. I gotta start doing my part. We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me. I gotta start doing my part. I gotta start we are family. Finding ways to make it make sense for the members. I don't want you to do what you're doing in vain, ARJR72, and you're not. Cause bro, it has supported the channel like crazy in the month of August. But it does make me feel kind of bad. I want to be able to retain these members for you, you know? We are family. Congratulations. I sit to pee. And I don't know why that gets so much flack, you know? It's easier to scroll on your phone and stuff like that. Take a moment, regroup, reset. El Genjutsu. Scott Lamplu. Bike Misping. Hoodily daddle. Hoodily daddle. Alex Blom. Seth Drunkenmiller. Papi Chulo. David Ortega and Curtis Balcombe. Man, I was sure T. Nally was going to be one of them. That's messed up, man. That ain't right. Congratulations, everyone. Don't forget to scope out the membership perks tab for them behind the scenes goodies. Thank you, ARJR721. I got all my homies with me. Thank you, bro. Pulling for T-Nails. He's trying to get T-Nails back in there. For real. When is your birthday, ARJR? Take back what I said. So, it's a little bit bittersweet because Tony Ferguson, I mean, it all happened so fast. This dude was like, he's on a 12-fight losing streak, just becoming, digging his heels into becoming more and more of a meme. And it's not like the dude's doing it on purpose, but it's just getting worse and worse in the UFC. And then he does one boxing match, and he gets a title. One boxing match and he's a champion. I'm like, what the? This happened way too easy. So honestly, it kind of made it a little bit bittersweet. But you know what? I don't think he felt that way. Because I think it's too easy for us to be armchair point guards, where we're like, it's easy for us to criticize something like a interim title, But when Justin Poirier gets it, when Gaethje gets it, when whoever, these dudes are crying, they're celebrating, they couldn't be happier, and it's like, don't you know that's a fake mouthful? But I mean, they celebrate, they act like it's the real thing. So when Tony got it, and that was the first time, it all happened so fast. I didn't even realize it was for a title until I saw them bring out the strap. And I was like, oh, dang, just like that. Boom, overnight, he's a champion. And it seemed too easy. Like, it seemed kind of fake. Like, okay, you lose all these fights in a row. You become a meme in the UFC. And then you beat a social media influencer and get a strap. Like, that's a little too fake, right? Like, you can't celebrate that too hard, right? And then it said on the screen it was an interim title. And I was like, strike two. So it's like, it became super bittersweet. But dude, he's like on his knees in the center of the ring. He's crying. He's emotional. He's hugging his wife and kid. You would think this dude just did his 10th title defense. He's undefeated. Like, he was on top of the world right there. So, you know what? I'm happy for him. I'm glad that he didn't feel the way that I was feeling. And, hopefully people aren't mean. Hopefully they don't get in his ear. Hopefully they're not talking about it on Twitter and be like, hey, fool, you beat the dude that makes fun of Salt Bay and runs and plays, and it wasn't even for the real strap. You still have to fight another dude to unify it and make it like you're not even there yet. And, that would be messed up. It's unnecessary. It's just like, I feel like people feel enabled to give fighters a hard time and clown on them and be ruthless and stuff when they're in the UFC doing their thing, making their money in the spotlight. Because it feels like, I think to people, it feels like, hey, that's what these people signed up for. But the way I look at it, once they're out of it, once they're having to do something like fight Salt Poppy, it's like, okay, he's kind of just like a real dude now. Like, I know for me, I don't have any problem clowning on dudes, making fun of dudes, exposing them, tearing them apart, when I know that nothing I say is going to affect their life. I'll make fun of these rich and famous dudes all day that don't even know I exist, because I ain't going to affect their life. I ain't going to blow their spot up. I ain't going to ruin their household. I ain't going to make their kids go homeless. I'm not going to have any kind of impact. But when someone starts just like falling off and it gets to the point where it's like, hey, we just got like, we used to have like 6 degrees of separation. We got like half now. We don't even got like a full degree. You're just like a dude now. You're fighting Salt Poppy. Now it's like, good luck, bro. But I know a lot of people are ruthless. They don't care. They'll clown him till he's dead. They'll go pee on his grave. Some people are messed up, man. But I was happy to see him pull it off. I called it. I wanted it. And then people were calling early stoppage. And, I've called early stoppage before. And you would think I'd be quick to call early stoppage on a dude that I've never liked. But I felt like there were enough of those blows that seemed significant enough that he was not answering for. And again, I'll make the same point that I made with Du Plessis against Chamoyev. If it was the other way around, you better believe they would have called it for Salt Poppy. That's the most significant thing to me. That's all that matters to me. Forget early stoppage. Forget who the ref should have done this. Just answer this. Because I know people were talking about all the strikes Chamoyev was doing. He was rabbit punching. They weren't sick. But again, I tell him round 3, though. I know there were a lot of light punches from Chamoyev. I know that. I'm not denying that. But round 3, when he did land some significant stuff and some real significant elbows, and he had him there trapped, not defending intelligently whatsoever, not defending, period. What I was saying is, if it was the other way around, you better believe they would have called it for Du Plessis. Because the shots in round 3 in the crucifix position that Chamoyev was delivering, by no means were they the most significant strikes I've ever seen in my life. Not the hardest, most studying, cracking them all up. No, not at all. But I couldn't let it go. If it was the other way around, I knew what would have happened because there was an agenda. Same thing with Salt Poppy. Those commentators could not stop hyping him up. They were treating that dude like a little salt lick. It was disturbing. You better believe if it was the other way around, they would have called it. And then would people have been calling early stoppage? Who knows? But I think, Tony deserves it. Here's what I hope. I hope Tony Ferguson wins his next match, becomes undisputed, and then retires. And then he could tell his wife and his son the rest of his days, dang it, I should have been a boxer. Look at how good I did. I went undefeated. I became a champion. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm a boxer. I don't care about those MMA fights. We're good. And then he could just coast the rest of his life being an undefeated professional boxer. He was a champion. And just be like, yeah, that was my thing. It's all good, though. That would be a nice, happy ending for him. I just remember that he stole Dana White privilege from me. Now I'm kind of mad. And now I kind of take back everything I said. But I don't know. I'm kind of just angry right now because it's very fresh. Salty papas. I'm still kind of learning myself through the words of others. Tarinto. It's still a little bit foggy to me, to be honest. Tony took his hardest punches. For real. For real. Um, uh, I like Khabib and Tony, but my heart is for Tony. He pulled it off. Sal Papi knows he got paid, even if he is a fan of Tony. Did he say that? Is Sal Papi, was he like showing respect? Is he a fan of Tony? Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Please let him retire. I don't want Tony bloody in MMA. Oh, hey, Eager Boxer, did you see he's trying? I forgot about that already. I forgot about that. And honestly, Dylan Dennis is a punk for even. If I remember right, I think Dylan Dennis is the one that brought it up. After Tony's fight, him and Dylan Dennis were in the ring talking about them two fighting in the future in an MMA fight. And it's like, bro, don't. Just do one more boxing and just hope for the best and retire, bro. UFC Court stole that bout from Tony and never had to defend its title. Oh, man. Oh, no. BJ Penn wants to fight Tony? What the? The battle. Dang it. Ay, ay, ay. The Battle of the Locos. Battle of the Locos. Didn't Tony take his family to the middle of the desert because he thought a flood was coming or something? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Is that true? At least Dennis won't hit him in the head. That's true. That's true. And I would want to say that, yeah, there's no shot. There's no shot. Like Tony's whole thing, the 10th Planet and Eddie Bravo and grappling and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, look at what Oliveira did to him. Just like in a matter of seconds, it was like, oh, snap. He was not what we thought he was. And then with Dylan Dennis, I mean, Dylan Dennis, people look at him a certain way just because of his persona. But being a Marcelo Gracie black belt like that, the level he is, like, that's no joke, man. He didn't come from a BJJ. He didn't come from a black belt factory. He did not come from a McDojo, man. Cheeky Metro. Cheeky Metro. What about Frankie Edgar, BKFC, BFKC? You got me tripped up, bro. What do you mean? Like, should that if Tony should fight Frankie Edgar and BKFC, or is Frankie Edgar doing his own thing right now? I didn't even hear about that. So he just signed with BKFC. I see on MMA. Who is this? MMA. I can't even tell what channel this is. Is this MMA Flunky? Yeah. 15 hours ago, Frankie Edgar admits family definitely was against BKFC signing, not doing it for the money. So he's maybe like something to prove or something. Wow. So like everyone in the comment section is completely against it. And they absolutely do not want him to do it. So I mean, it looks like a mess. Ay ay ay. I mean Frankie Edgar's another dude that I don't see, and I actually like Frankie Edgar. I've never liked Tony Ferguson. I like Frankie Edgar. I don't want to see that dude take any more beatings, man. I can't even get started on the flat Earth right now, bro. I don't got too much time. I can't even get started on flat Earth right now. The thing that just amazes me, is the way that, like, I came across some video the other day, and these people, like, the way that round earthers, the way that they talk about flat truthers, they talk about them with this vitriol, with this viciousness, like they just like want to squash them like cockroach. Like they talk about them with such unbelievable animosity and hatred that's just like, why does it bother you so much, bro? Like, what are you so defensive about? Is it the fact that everything that you bank on is all stitchings and Photoshop? Or like, I don't know. I don't know if it's fostered insecurity. I don't know. I can't get into it right now. But it doesn't even matter what the topic is. It doesn't have to be about the earth. It's just like when you have a topic that like all the government as a whole, like when they just go so hard on something and treat you like a idiot that doesn't deserve to live. Again, that's what they did a couple years ago, remember? When they do that, it's like, I think is that thou doth is protest this too much. It like, what's going on here? You're going a little bit too hard on this. The moment anyone does that about any topic, I'm asking questions. Again, forget the flat earth thing, because that might sidetrack you. You might be such a round earther that you're not able to think objectively about it. Forget the earth. Think about it if it was another topic. The moment you got the entire government trying to, like, they're going to JFK you. The moment that they go so hard on one thing that they're trying to shove down your throats, and you better not, even the dude from the White Files, AJ Gentile, he came on the Sean Ryan show. And Sean Ryan was trying to ask him. He was pitching all these different topics to him. He was asking him about giants. He was asking him about the flood. He was asking him about pyramids. Then he asked him about the flat earth. And AJ Gentile was like, Charlie, he's like, we could talk off camera if you want. And I was like, all right, let me turn this volume up. What's up? He's like, no, like, and he's like, I'm not going to touch it. I ain't going to make videos about it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And he said, I have been told specifically from people from YouTube, leave that topic alone. The dude from the White Files, the dude that everybody respects, everybody loves that channel, everybody's always talking about it, everybody, like, they hold that guy in high esteem. He was saying that someone from YouTube was like, nope, don't do it. Don't do it. We're going to blow up your channel. We're going to demonetize you. Do not talk about the flat earth. They told him that is off limits, that there's a couple things you do not talk about or they will shut you down. That's probably what happened. Why what happened to my channel happened. He said that he was specifically told from people, from the innards of, the YouTubes, hands off, do not touch that topic. Probably because there's nothing there to be found, right? Probably because it's all good and everything you ever heard is all true and there's no reason to question anything, right? That's probably why they're so paranoid and they'll shut you down and blacklist you and shadow ban you. Huh? That's probably it. That's probably it. There's nothing else to it. The dude that uncovers all the conspiracies of the earth and makes a whole channel on it, millions upon millions of views. Probably nothing to it, right? Sometimes I meet astronauts sometimes at work. Those fools are cochinos for reals. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's why Buzz Aldrin punched the dude. He was too repressed. Never do that to me. How dare you, Trent? How dare you? Yeah, exactly. Look at what happened to Bryce Mitchell. He spoke too much and they messed him up. They replaced him. Hey, Max B, I'm right. Hey, I think two things could be true at once. That's one of my mantras right there. I think two things could be true at once. There's a whole lot that leads to that, Max B. There's a whole lot to that. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm telling you, Teen Alley. I'm telling you. That's it. And I will put that on any topic. If some people are too much of a round earther, I'll say, okay, forget it. Let's just say it's a variable of a topic. The moment all the people in charge, the people pulling the strings, all come together on one thing like that, it's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? He only wants you until the day. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend to be like some crazy, the top dog theologian or historian or anything like that, but I feel like it speaks of that, in the scriptures. I think it was something that served a purpose and was released upon the time of the flood. But I'm gonna get real funky. It's gonna get real funky if I start talking about that. See, Lord of the Pies is already out. He's already out. He's going into his study. He's spinning his globe right now. He's playing Agata baby. Lord of the Pies is turning the lights out, spinning his globe. He's a globetrotter. You guys made me lose Lord of the Pies. I'm telling you. I got a dude that has to come over tomorrow and fix our garage door. Because it was a problem in the inspection. It doesn't want to open all the way. I think I told you guys about it before. But it's cool. We had a warranty thing. Some house warranty thing. He's going to come fix it. And I got to wake up early. He's vaxxed. Yeah, it's I've seen that happen a couple of times. It makes me sad. It happens from time to time with But I get it. And I bring it up. I've brought it up before. I have a special love for the H3 podcast. Because they used to be way different. But because I was a fan for so long, even though they changed so much over the years, I still kind of have, I still take a liking to them a little bit in general. But bro, sometimes when I'm listening to their podcast, I feel so like I cannot relate to anything they're saying. I feel so alienated. I feel like if they knew who I was, they wouldn't even want me to listen to their it's clear. Their podcast is clearly not for me anymore. I'm not their audience anymore. and it's hard to listen to sometimes because it's like I can't agree or relate to a single thing they say. So I get it. That's why, I believe what I believe, but I try not to shove it down people's throats. Sometimes people bring it up and they ask, and then I'll have some fun and talk about it. But I genuinely try not to do that too much because I know how it feels being in the chat, being on the other end of it. And I don't like it because there's times where like Ethan Klein, especially Ela, oh my gosh, they'll go on about something and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here like I feel like I'm being attacked for like an hour straight. I'll come back for another video. So I get it. Tarinto. Ethan and Ela, their secondary old channel was pure gold. Yeah, that's what won me over. I used to watch H3H3 Productions, and then they started the podcast, and I was like, hey, it's funny. I was like how people are with me now. I was like, come on, like, I want the funny videos. Man, I'm such a hypocrite. Yeah, wow, that's funny. But you know what? It gives me hope. Because there's so many people today that follow the podcast, and they don't even know that they had another channel. They built a whole bigger and newer audience doing what they do now, just doing the podcast. And so much of their audience probably didn't even know they ever did those skits. So it does give me hope. Jamaican. Why you always need to bring up H3? I'm still such a huge fan, and yes, it's changed over the years, but we all. It's because the reason I bring them up so much is because, like, for real, I want to say because I love that channel so much. Like, I have a special love for that channel, but I feel like, if someone spends enough time around this channel, it's not the biggest secret that I probably don't really align with them, for the most part. And a lot of the stuff that they say is just like, not for me. But I love Ethan Klein, man. Just like as a dude, I love that dude. And I watch it for the glimpses of when him and Zach just let loose. It annoys me. It frustrates me when Ela and Olivia and Dan try to reel him in. And it's like, let the dude, let him do his thing. Let him tell his jokes. They're just always trying to be way too PC, and they're just, ugh. But it's because I love it. I love that channel. I feel like sometimes like he's not authentic. I feel like he's a lot of times like they say and do certain things because they have to keep a certain kind of appearance up. And I think there's something to that. Like I said, they're always trying to silence Ethan when they think he's going off the rails too much. They even had the show Off the Rails, and it's like, no, let him do his thing. That's why people fell in love with him, because he was so real and raw. Yeah, it's true. It's not realistic. Yeah, for real. He went on a skid to come back and become a champion. The scientist who described the world as looking like a petri dish from a hot air balloon was Auguste Piccard. Well, thank you. What's up, Drew? Again, thank you, bro. Thanks. What's up, Drew? I'm gonna be up all night looking up Auguste Piccard, Captain Piccard. I never got into Markiplier, but I get it. You can't watch everybody, I guess. I was exposed to him because of H3H3, and then he went and exposed himself, ironically. Cheeky Metro, new H3, I can't relate. Yeah. Again, Thank you, Cheeky Metro. I thank you for the donation, bro. I I watch it for the glimpses. I just feel like that dude I love is still there somewhere, you know? And every once in a while, man, like every once in a while he goes on a little thing and he lets go and I'm like, heck yeah. It's like old times. But yeah, and I'm not hating on it. It's just sometimes when things change, it changes in just like this channel, me changing with streaming more lately. It's not for the people that are only here for my breakdown. So it happens sometimes. Yeah, Jane Caulfield. I think some people got mad about that because Ethan actually came out with a video. It was weird. He actually came out with a video a few years ago. Like it was as if it was made to people like me, and not even like me. Like he, man, I hate when people use the term like how do they say it? They'll say like So anyway, he made a video and he was basically saying that he feels like his early audience was a certain kind of people that thought he was a certain way and was doing a certain thing, but that they basically all misunderstood him, and he was kind of doing a Stephen Colbert thing and kind of making fun of that, which I was like, are you doing that, or did you go full Red and Link and now you're just doing the Hollywood thing? But anyway, he basically made a video and said that he realized that his early on content made certain people believe that he was a certain way, and then he basically denounced them. And he's like, nah, 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 nah. I'm like the leftist of the lefty, and I hate right wing people and everything they stand for. And if you're a right wing person, you watch this, kick rocks. It was basically like, So I mean, watching the early videos, I felt like he was a certain way, and then later he was like, "No, I'm like, I don't know. I just, maybe things were read wrong." But it was just like later he just started being this real like high and mighty, and especially when all the coronavirus stuff happened, he went full Howard Stern and was just like condemning everybody and just being all self-righteous, and it left a bad taste. But I get it. I'm not trying to debate about it. I mean, I love him just like you do, so I'm not trying to be. I get it. I get you still loving the channel. I mean, clearly people love the channel. Jay Smith, going to bed. Thanks for the love. I love y'all. Good night. Absolutely, Jay Smith. I appreciate you being here, being a part of this community for all these years, and for having enough faith in this community to open up to us, bro. And I'll be in touch. I wish you the best, bro. Thank you. Hey, thank you for being here, Jordan. Much love, bro. I'm a mod of a few Flat Earth channels. Oh, snap. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. And you might get upset with me, Jane Caulfield. I've like never liked Ela. I'm always like, get out of the way, bro. Move. Like, let Ethan breathe. Let him do his thing. I just always feel like she is trying to get him to not be himself. And wait, who said that? H3 is too acoustic, and Ela, or whatever her name is, always makes moments feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I just always felt like she was just being a downer and just like trying to stifle him and make everything. She gets so sensitive and emotional about everything, and it just makes everything awkward. It's like, bro, this is supposed to be funny. She is to Ethan Klein as Kalila is to Bobby Lee. um I appreciate that, Marquez. I I'm gonna make a strong effort, especially after this month and the support that has come through, out of appreciation. And I'm gonna say it in the videos that it's dedicated to all you guys. That you guys that are the realest of the real, that are here in the chats and stuff like that. It's you people that keep the channel alive. The people, the fair weather viewers that show up when I do an edited breakdown, this channel ain't around because of them. It's here because of you guys that are here and all the in-between supporting. So I appreciate that. And I'm gonna do my best to do the breakdowns too. That's cool, Angel. Hey, I'm gonna dip out right now because I don't know what's going on, but I know people are gonna start going to sleep, and time for me to go and do some fathering business. I want to thank you guys for showing up big time, helping out people in the community. I believe there's people here that gave directly to Jay Smith. You guys didn't have to do that. You did it out of the kindness of your hearts. I got some stuff to send to him. You guys came through and supported here as well. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I wasn't even going to stream today, and I know I shouldn't even say that anymore because I feel like every time I've ever streamed, I say I wasn't even going to stream today. But we showed up, and people were able to come through for a member of the community and help someone out and change somebody's situation a little bit. So that's huge. Again, unprecedented. I don't know if you have. I have never seen that on any other channel. And I didn't do that. You guys did it. You guys sent that in. So thank you. Bro. You could ask anybody, Benjamin Vega. I was literally talking about you the other day. I was literally saying that I'm concerned, that I miss you, that I was trying to track you on my phone, but you disabled it and you took me off, and I didn't know if you were mad at me. I was sending out the homies. I was putting flyers up, bro. I literally asked about you the other day. I hope that you're doing good. Just got home from work, bro. I hope that everything is beautiful in your life right now. I know that not everybody could just roll in at any time and do the streams. Look at that deep purple star too. I was just talking about the membership ranks the other day too. This dude's been rocking with us forever. I just want to say, bro, anytime that you have a free moment, just to let us know that you're still alive, you know. We miss you. We got much love for you. So good to see you here, bro. We are wrapping it up right now. And we do have to go. But I just want to see, and I want to give it the Benjamin Vega cam real quick. I want to let you know that everyone in here has missed you, and we've been very concerned about you, and we hope that we start seeing more of you again in the future. Thank you so much for stopping by, bro. I'm going to go do my fatherly thing. I'm going to pop back in tomorrow. And I'm going to start editing and shooting some stuff that I wrote for you. I got another breakdown in the works. I don't know if I call it a breakdown. It's a breakdown. It's a breakdown of an event. It's a breakdown of an event. So I am working right now. I got chanclas on the ground. I'm working right now. Booger can't. No boogers yet? Oh, you got me paranoid. I'm like Bigfoot like that. All right. I appreciate all of you. You guys be safe out there. Look over your shoulder. Don't be gossiping. Don't be mean. Don't be speeding. Put your seatbelt on. And I'll see you back here safely the next time we do this thing. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it.